Hello and good evening, everybody, and welcome to yet another evening live stream with yours truly, White Walls from Constanța, Romania, your favorite prog band, hopefully. Tonight it's just the two of us. I'm Șerban. I have Dasu next to me.
Dasu. We're having a double date tonight. No, yes. It's not a double date.
It's a single date. It's a regular date. Yes, right. We're just having a date. Yeah, because the other guys, I forgot the names. Just the other guys in the band.
They're on their own date.
Yeah, they're they're having a private date.
So we broke up with them. So
yeah, but this is no longer a polyamorous relationship. We're going traditional. So, how was your week? Usually there's more to talk about because there's four of us, but right now it's just the two of us. So how was your week, Dasu?
Nothing really special. I started watching the new season of Disenchantment, which I really was looking forward to seeing the new season.
Okay.
Do you know it?
Nope, haven't watched it.
Yeah, it's fun. I really like the music.
Is it the animation made by the guys who did Futurama?
Yeah.
I think probably. Yeah, that might be pretty cool.
And
Nicholas, what do you do?
What?
Is that your new way of saying hello?
It's great. Hey man, yeah.
What?
And the soundtrack, it sounds like a drunken group of people playing tubas, and that's my feeling when I
kind of like a White Walls concert.
Yeah.
kind of if you listen to my In Your Monitor mix at the White Walls concert, because I have lots of bass and it's farty like a tuba. Oh, so this was actually a Disenchantment reference.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't get.
I didn't. It was written.
Shako! We failed this one. Sorry, Nicholas.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Disenchantment. Might have to check it out. I think I watched like one episode once, but I was doing something else or I couldn't pay attention and I wasn't into it at the moment. But I might have to give it another shot. Everybody, if the audio is weird tonight, please let us know. It's not like we're going to be able to do anything about it.
Yeah,
but it would be nice to know.
Let us know
if we sound like idiots. It would be nice to know. Hey, Andrei, nice to have you here. Yeah, so if the audio has any issues, tonight I will be doing the bass playthrough. I'll be playing Holy Wars on bass. and Dasu will silently or audibly judge me while doing so. I haven't practiced this one at all, so I'm really looking forward to how this is going to turn out.
So
Yeah,
it's a
so this
usual show for
yeah,
not for you, but
regular White Wall show.
yeah, for the whole band.
Yeah, for
It's just
everyone.
like we are not playing tonight, so you're the only one playing. But
But it's
it would go like this,
yeah,
a regular
it's
show.
same
We wouldn't
same
practice. Yeah, same principle.
standard procedure. It's standard procedure by this point.
But drinking beers, the notes are in the beer. The
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 notes, yeah.
whole the whole
I
song is
have
in the beer.
cinnamon notes, right? Or what are you drinking? Do the review.
Oh yeah,
I know it's not. I know it's not the beer stream, but you can do
it's
a
not.
review anyway. Ah, it's a mainstream beer. Put that shit
Yeah,
away. Put that shit away.
you
No,
you
no, no,
you drank a
no,
mainstream
no,
beer
no.
last time.
No, I did not. It
This
was
is
made
a
by Ursus though.
specialty. It's Ursus specialități. They had this at the gas station. So
Awesome. Stefan, hello. Salut. Nice to have you here. He says, what's up? I noticed that you like beer. How many of you guys they like sour beer made of fruits? And the sound is perfect. Thanks for the feedback. Beer made out of fruits? That's interesting. I think I never had any beer made out of fruits. Sour is it called sour beer or were you just asking about beer that is sour? Is sour beer a kind of beer that's made out of fruit? Because we might just be ignorant about this.
yeah,
We might just not know. I don't know if I had beer made out of fruits.
I would say cider, but it's
Yeah, I've had cider before. I'm not a big fan of cider. At least I'm not crazy about. Here I go sounding like a hipster again. I'm not really into like mainstream cider, the really sweet varieties, the ones that are very like basically the ones who can afford to do marketing on TV and stuff. But drier cider that's more dry, is more interesting. Still, I prefer beer over it. Yeah. So let us know if you guys had any sour beer or beer made out of fruits before, because that is interesting. That's very interesting. I have a musical recommendation this week. I listened to for the first time in a couple of years, I think, which is strange, but it's easily explainable by the fact that I have migrated music services. So I used to listen to music on Google Play Music, and now I listen to music on YouTube Music. So my library isn't complete. There's still albums that I have to remember in order to add to my library. So right now I'm discovering albums that I've enjoyed before that I forgot about. So oh yeah, it is sour beer. I'll send you some pictures on Facebook. Yes, yes, thank you. That would be great. Sour beer. That sounds really interesting. Yeah. So I remembered that I had uh, a year or two where I was very into Death Grips, and so my recommendation to you guys is listen to Death Grips. They're a very interesting band. They're very they've been very hyped. Uh, no, not even that Dutch cider. I've tried that one. It wasn't for me. I'm not saying it sucks, but I don't love it. It's not for me. Dasu, do you like that cider? You
yeah,
know you know the brand.
yeah. I like most. I liked most of the ciders that I drank, but I'm a fool for sweet alcoholic beverages. So
Mm,
if it's sweet, I like
that
it.
explains it. That explains it. Awesome. Yeah. So Death Grips. They're a band that plays something you could call hyper hip hop or hyper trap. Yeah, that's you. You never listened to Death Grips, right? Or you might have listened
I
incidentally. Like,
yeah.
okay, so you gotta listen to them like actively.
Hmm.
Um, they're very crazy. They're a crazy band. They kind of they sound like if you take an MC and you put him in a blender with someone from Nine Inch Nails and with someone who is insane. And yeah, a very interesting band, very interesting, very music that sounds. They have a certain style and aesthetic that's very. It's very different. Now you're gonna hear something different. Even if you're not gonna like them, you're gonna even if they're not for you, they're different.
I
So
know
yeah,
this Guillotine song.
Guillotine.
I
Yeah, that was
remember
their biggest song.
the clip. Yeah, I
The
watched
video,
it.
the video was very cool too.
Yeah,
I love
I
how in the
liked it.
video. I love how in the video he's wearing a seatbelt throughout the whole video. Very
Yeah.
responsible. Yes. By the way, salutations, my fellow Constanje citizens. Hello, Omar, Ali, Mustafa. Nice to have you here, man. Thank you. Yes. So Death Grips. That's my recommendation. I listened to a record called The Money Store, which I hadn't listened to a lot before, and I also listened to the record No Love Deep Web. Dasu, can you look for the cover of No Love Deep Web on Google Images? I just want to see your reaction. Please, if you're minors, don't do this. Don't look for the cover. Maybe, yeah, that's the actual cover of the record.
Wow.
Yes, and that's the drummer. Actual photo of the drummer. Yes, so Death Grips. Those two records are very good. Very interesting.
This is
Very
crazy, man.
yeah, very intense music. Not for the faint of heart, but it goes very well with feelings of paranoia and misanthropy, I guess. So yeah, give them a shot. They might be interesting. So I think what we are going to do now is check out some new entries to the Holy Wars Challenge, right? Because I think there's 3 new entries that we can look at right now. And okay. Awesome. Cool. We haven't listened to any of these before. We haven't seen them. So it's gonna be new for us as well. Fuck.
We like pleasant
We like-
surprises.
We like surprises of all. We like surprises of all shapes and sizes. Why am I rapping? Why am I doing this while rapping? Sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Can we expect some rap influences on the next album?
On White Walls 4?
Yeah.
We might. Oh, we have a reverse recommendation. Metal Fun TV, hi by the way, recommends us to listen to Countless Skies Glow. I will add this to my YouTube music right now. Countless Skies Glue. Awesome. Perfect. I've saved this over here. Cool. So let's check out some covers. First up, but I have my yeah, this is what's gonna happen. I have my monitor. I'm only using one monitor, so I can't do things at the same time. Okay, so this one comes from all the way from France, I think. Is this dude from France? Yes, les réseaux sociaux du groupe. Petite cover du morceau Holy Wars à l'occasion du concours qu'a lancé le groupe White Walls. I can't speak French at all, and I'm going to come back to that soon. But yes, let's check this out.
There's no sound.
Is there no sound?
Yeah.
There might not. Whoa, this is
Whoa.
infinite. This is very trippy. Yes, I think I might have to reshare the screen because with the audio. Is this gonna work?
Yeah.
I
Oh, would you look at this? We have a super chat. I wonder who this guy is. Thank you, Șerban Ionat Georgiescu. I have no idea who that guy is. He very graciously gave us some money. Awesome, man. Nicholas is saying decent pronunciation. Thank you. It's the only thing I can actually control about how I speak this language, because I have absolutely no sentence comprehension and zero vocabulary. But I did study French for a few years in school. Well, not study, but yes. And Will says, yes, you can. Notorious SIG. Yeah, this is tuned down. Yeah, I think he mentioned in the video that he had to pitch the song in A, so he could play it on his 7th stringer. I'll just pause this for a second. We have a new question here from Mickey, my colleague from 80 Hertz, the only Romanian podcast with bass players about bass. He's asking, how long did it take me to convince Dasu to get a 7th string? Is it an SE model? And what about the 6th string? I have to turn this down at all. So I
can hear myself double. Do that thing.
I can hear myself too, because I entered the thing. Okay, now it's good.
Yeah.
So I didn't convince him at all. I think he...
I convinced you?
Yeah, was it your initiative, actually?
I can remember.
I can't remember either. But at some point we figured out it would be nice to change our tuning, because drop tuning is very cool, and playing low riffs is very cool. But one thing that isn't cool, at least for me, has always been not having enough tension in the strings. And when I used to, when we still do play those songs, but when we played the songs from our two records, Madman Circus and Escape Artist, which are tuned 1.5 steps down, when we played those live in the studio, the strings would always feel a bit flubby to me. And we kind of figured out a cheat code now that we use. I just pitch digitally. So I use my Helix, and I'll just chop the whole bass 1.5 steps down. But before we came up with that idea, Dasu just bought a 7-string guitar.
Yeah. We didn't go way lower in tuning, so we only went
yeah, it's just one step.
One step, yeah.
One step closer.
But it's a different tuning, so different playing styles.
Yeah. And it's the first two records, the one he played on his 6th string, which is a PRS Custom 24, right?
Yeah.
So those two were in drop. It was drop C sharp.
Yeah.
And now it's B standard.
And it's B standard.
Yeah. So it's harder to do those like new metal riffs with one finger. but it's
I still do that,
that,
but it sound different.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you for the question, Miki. I will. Can I go back into the thing without? Oh yes, I can. There's something I can do. Here's something I can do. Yes, 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 yes. I can connect these two things. Awesome. I'm trying to use my phone as a monitor for StreamYard because the settings are all fucked up. Awesome. It is echoed. Dasu is still in double audio. We still hear Dasu twice. That sucks. What about now?
Now.
Is it still
Yeah,
double?
yeah.
Fuck, I think it's because of me. I think it's because of the phone. And Krantz3 says, man, pitch shifting has come a long way along. Yes, it did. It has. It's still doing it. And the crazy thing is, pitch shifting, for me, I use Line 6 Helix, and I use Helix Native at home in the studio, and then a Helix LT and a Helix Stomp, and an HX Stomp for live. And the pitch shifting algorithms they have now, they didn't have when the Helix was launched, so it was all software updates, which is so cool and also strange for music equipment, right? You don't buy something new, they just update it and you have new features. That's very interesting. It's a very new way of doing stuff. But I do have to pay for updates for Cubase still. They wouldn't give me any free features. God damn it. Yes, let's finish watching this cover because we have 2 more to go. We're impressed. This was a good week for covers, for Holy Wars covers. I really like how this guy did the video production. Very professional. Nice.
Solid.
Great job, dude. Very, very solid. Very solid. Awesome. Thanks for joining the challenge, man. Great to have you on board. And he also did a cover for Between the Bird and Me. This is one of our favorite songs from one of our favorite albums.
Yeah.
In Formal Gluttony. But if we play this on stream, we might get issues. So let's play stuff that we know we won't get issues with, such as a bass cover for Holy Wars.
Whoa, the first bass cover.
Yes, let's check it out.
Nice.
This dude also entered the. I see what you did there. Yeah, he also has a guitar cover up. We watched it last week. You should have wore a mustache, like the disguise, eyeglasses and a big nose and mustache would have been fun. this is so interesting to me. And Mickey, if you are still watching, this has got to be interesting to you because a couple of days ago we put out a new episode of 80 Hertz podcast, our Romanian language podcast for bass players, and we were talking about classic bass tones versus modern bass tones. And I think at some point we were talking about how it would be an interesting challenge to play a modern metal song on a precision bass with flat wound strings, and I think that might be what's happening right now. Or if they're not flat wound, they might be just slightly dead. But this is very interesting. This sounds like Carol Kay playing a White Walls song. It's very interesting to me. Wow. Very cool. And
Nice.
I really like how unorthodox this is. You played a metal song on a very with a very vintage tone. It's very cool. And he actually plays this in some weird tuning, full step up, because the strings are too wobbly to tune down. That's amazing. And he used the Woody Blue preset, which would explain the tone. That's basically I think it's a like an acoustic amp or something, like a model of an acoustic amp. So interesting. And I like how he kept in the guitars from his guitar cover. That's like a very professional little thing to do. Nice touch. Thank you, dude. Thank you for joining this again. Thank you for joining the challenge. That's very cool. This is another one I found today. It's very interesting. It was posted 3 days ago, so we're not doing a great job of monitoring the entries. But yeah, this is Andrei Crețu, and he did Holy Wars Challenge extended version. I have no idea what that means. We have no idea what that means. 6 minute long. Okay, so let's play. What? Okay.
Life is just a word, so I win anymore. Life is just a word, so I win anymore.
I have to replay that, right? What was
Yeah,
that? What was that? Whoa!
Nice.
Nice, dude.
I tried everything, but nothing works. So I am beneath you now. Was my chalice lost somehow?
All of my demons await.
Before the sun came out, we had it all under control. So I remember us.
I hope he does the bass drop again. Very cool, dude. Very nice.
That was very nice.
Yeah.
Very industrial vibe.
Yeah. And very creative.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Andrei. Thank you
love
for joining the challenge. I love how you I love how he put some personal touches and changed up the structure and stuff. Awesome. He basically did a whole remix, and I also really like the backdrop. His this thing. What is it? Is it a painting or a print behind him? Very cool. Awesome. Okay. Oh, and I also think we were just awarded second place in Hello Vinyl's top albums for 2020.
Hello les vinyleux, je suis ravie de vous retrouver aujourd'hui dans une nouvelle vidéo.
Bonjour.
So you
I
can
really
translate,
I really like
please.
the octopus. We can ask the chat to translate, maybe. Maybe some of you know French.
Du calendrier de l'après, où chaque jour du mois de janvier, je vous ai retrouvé pour vous parler d'un album qui m'a particulièrement marqué en 2020. Aujourd'hui, nous atteignons la 2e place de mon classement des meilleurs albums de l'année. Et c'est un peu spécial étant donné que c'est l'album que j'ai le plus écouté en 2020. Je l'ai découvert en octobre, lors de sa sortie, et vraiment, depuis que je l'ai découvert, je l'ai peut-être écouté 1 à 2 fois par semaine. Ce n'est pas forcément l'album le plus créatif, auquel cas ça aurait été Vulcan avec Tech Natura. Ce n'est pas l'album qui m'a le plus surpris, auquel cas ça aurait été Lunatic Soul. Et ce n'est pas non plus l'album le plus inattendu, auquel cas ça aurait été Pure Reason Revolution. Non, là c'est vraiment l'album que j'ai juste le plus écouté. Vraiment. Et c'est également...
So pretty much it's not the biggest surprise. It's not the best album. But it's just the record she listened to the most, which is
So we're like
we'll
French
take-
fries.
We're just like French fries.
Not the healthiest,
Yeah, not the healthiest.
not the most delicious things
No.
on earth, but just
the
like them.
cheapest.
Great.
We'll watch all of this by ourselves later.
Yeah.
Right now, I just want to turn this off. Okay, so I think this is better now. Is Dasu still twice? Is the audio for
Who
him
knows?
still
No,
doubled?
I'm once,
Or is he once?
I'm
is
once.
Dasu once or twice?
twice,
Please
or
let us
thrice.
know. Is Dasu from the band Thrice? I would be so envious. I would be so jealous. So jealous. Okay, I think what we are about to do now is I'm going to kick you off the stream.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a quick base playthrough for Holy Wars because that's what was advertised. And then we're going to come back.
And comment.
Get some more. Yeah, comment on my performance. And maybe take some more questions. Los cuestiones. Okay, so until I get my shit in order, please talk to the people. Oh, he is once now. Perfect.
I'm once.
You are once. Have you seen the movie Once? I think it got an Oscar.
I haven't.
It's a pretty cool movie. It's about buskers in Dublin falling in love and having their hearts broken.
Ah,
I
that's
think
not.
it got an Oscar for best song. It's a lady. I don't know if you know the song. You might know the song. Okay.
It's
So-
like you're setting up for a ballad or something. This song is about
The song is about my
broke.
broken heart. Yes. Okay. So this playthrough I'm doing on the Tiger base.
Yeah,
Because
nice.
It's so pretty.
It's nice. It's nice.
Okay, so I think if all is in order, my bass should be heard. Can you
Yeah.
guys hear my bass? Dasu, can you hear my bass?
Yeah. But we can hear it. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's an idea I used to play.
Yeah.
It's very old. It's we gotta use it on White Wolf.
We
4.
should use that.
We should use it because it's cool. This B string is massive. Thank you, Mickey. Okay, so Dasu is out. It's just me right now, and without even a hint of warm up, I'm going to do this. I have not practiced this at all. Do you guys want to see the Cubase window as well, or just the bass? Because I was thinking I would do this standing up because this is how I usually play, and I can do it like this, and you can see everything. Or I can put a small where is it? I can put a small thing here, like so, and you can watch the Oh, but I can't possibly monitor this. Oh yeah, do it like this. I can do it like this. What do you prefer? Do you want to see the Cubase window or not? Let me know. First one to answer will get their wish. Until then. But now you won't be able to see my left hand if I do like this, right? Do you just want full screen bass? I think we're just gonna do full screen bass. Stop sharing. Cool. Good. Just me and the bass. Perfect. So, I will mute the microphone. I will once again let you know that I have not practiced this at all. And I'll mute the mic and I'll see you on the other side.
I fought the restless. I fought today and I won. I'm interested
Well, that was a perfectly mediocre performance of Holy Wars, if I had to say so myself. And I will let Dasu get inside of the stream yet again.
Yeah,
Hey, man.
man. It's not like you're my bandmate or something, but that was thick, man, and I loved it.
So
Loved it.
the thing is, I'm still very, very bad at doing the setup for the live playthrough. I have some issues with both Cubase and Voicemeeter, which I'm using to run the audio from Cubase into StreamYard for streaming, and so I haven't monitored what you guys are listening to. I was hearing the microphone constantly, and the bass acoustically through the microphone sounds very bad. So I couldn't hear how thick it was. But yeah, so let's go through some comments. Andre also opted for the first option, perfect, because that's what I did. Christian was okay, full screen bass, perfect. David says, there's not a shame in playing standing up, but there's a shame with not knowing when to sit down. Yeah, I guess there is. The shame with not knowing when to sit down. True. Yeah. Who's this guy? I'll just ban him from the
I don't know, man.
from the stream. Also says next level tone. Thank you. If you guys want, I can go into the tone for this song as well. It's easy because it's almost the identical Helix patch I used for Velvet for the other playthrough. Just the bass differs, and I think the sliders for the drive pedal. Christian says nice. Gabi says nice.
Nice.
Says, I wish I was so mediocre. Yeah, well, it wasn't the best performance, but thank you so much. This is a very, very fun song to play, and we've played it a few times now.
I think we all love it. It's very fun for me to play it. So
yeah.
I'm looking forward every time we're getting ready for the song.
Just like Velvet, it's not one of the harder songs on Grandeur, but it's a fun one to play for sure. If you guys want, maybe we can go into the Cubase project now, and we can check some stuff out. There's something I wanted to share with you first of all. Whoa. Okay, so if we just listen to the song, the tracks, and everybody who did covers did this probably, and you can. I'll just turn off the click now. And notice how great a job Forrester Savell did with the mix for this album, and especially with the way he mixed bass. Because if you turn off the bass, the song becomes shit.
I'm interested in cutting their heads off.
And if you turn off the guitars,
This is a war zone.
it's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I would listen to this.
I listened the whole album without any guitars. Only the additional guitars, and I love it that way.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah.
I would listen to this,
Yeah, this is cool. No main guitar.
but I wouldn't listen to this.
Yeah, for sure.
And if you listen to the bass stem, the tone is pretty simple.
We can't hear you, Șerban. You soloed the bass.
Yes, I'm going through Cubase.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you listen to the bass, it's a very simple tone. It has just the slightest bit of drive, and it's very much just this bass with new strings. And I think he used the DI more than he used the amp tone I sent him. But if I play. Let's just turn off the vocals for a second. I think I got close enough for a live show at least with the tone. And the settings that I use are pretty straightforward. As I said, it's pretty much the same tone as Velvet. I have a gate on here, but it doesn't do much because it's a pretty low threshold, I should say. Isn't it a comp just 4 dBs of compression for each dB in? It's mixed at 80%. I never like to have my compressors 100%. Then of course the crossover, which happens here at 280 hertz. So everything below that goes through this side. Everything above 280 hertz goes through here. On the low side, I have a just an IR, and it's an Ampeg SVT10 Fat Mix EQ, the same one I use for most of the record. It's I think I bought it from Own Hammer. Yeah, it's on Own Hammer IR. On the other side, there's a drive. This is a Time, which I think is just an MXR drive or something. It's pretty low gain. Not much to say about it, honestly. Then an Ampeg SVT Bright channel. This one even has a bit of drive. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a very simple patch. I can export it for you guys if you want. Just some correction here on some frequencies. And I think I used the global EQ as well for a bit of stuff. But I can share the preset if anyone's interested. It's pretty straightforward affair this time, at least. Yeah, maybe I should do bass playthroughs for the songs that are more interesting. Because these ones are pretty easy. Or maybe I should just do more interesting stuff in general. How about that, huh? Yeah. But yeah, this is the song. These are the tracks. That was the bass playthrough. And woo! I did the thing again. Let's stop sharing this and go back to some questions. Andre is asking, what is the hardest to play on Grindr, in my opinion, March Funèbre? That's a very good question. I think bass-wise, that's a hard one. It's also hard because it's long. That's what she said. But it's a hard song and it's pretty intense. It's pretty intense to play. So that would be, I think, indeed the hardest song on Grindr to play. Dasu, how about you? What do you feel?
I'm thinking Month's End maybe.
Yeah.
Because it's hard for the whole band to be tied because
Month's End
because
is,
the riff is demanding for all of us to be in sync with each other, you know.
Yeah, it's pretty much the riff is on the main riff on Month's End is pretty much a unison for myself, Dasu, and Theo. So we're playing the same thing, and we got to be super tight. So if one of us is sucking, everyone sucks, pretty much. So we gotta.
If
play
one of us
well.
is sucking, Theo takes the
Theo takes the blame.
the blame because if the drums are okay, it's cool.
Yeah, because the kick is pretty loud.
Yeah,
in the mix live.
For live shows at least.
Yeah. I think I'll do this now. I'll change my crop for my face to just have more face in the video. I just decided this. I'm very relaxed over here on my chair. Yeah, so it's either The Slaughter, Marche Funèbre, or Month's End. One of those songs. Those are pretty hard songs. But yeah, Month's End, I think Month's End makes more sense because it's a song that we'll probably play more often than Marche Funèbre also.
Maybe, yeah.
And, probably, yeah. And yeah, the main riff, you got to be tight. You can't miss or skip notes. It's a pretty rough riff to play.
You can do it, but it's not gonna sound awesome. You
Yeah.
can skip half the notes.
Yeah,
You know?
you can skip everything, man. You can skip the whole song, just go a
Yeah,
different song.
just parts, you know. Get to the next part.
Mr. Daskalu, do you use a drop pedal for the Masquerade breakdown? Because live the tuning goes from drop D flat to A flat on the E string. This guy knows. This guy fucks.
Yeah, yeah,
This guy fucks. Yeah, David.
yeah.
David,
I
you
do.
caught him.
It's not a pedal, it's a digital effect that I discovered on my old and trusty TC Electronic G Major 2, which is for sale if anyone is interested.
By the way, we have a sale for lots of TC Electronic gear. Dasu is selling a what was it? A G Major 2
Yeah.
rack processor. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what they did? Mine was it was, I think, I don't know how much it was when I bought it, but it was more expensive than the one that they sell now, because this model has no SPDIF or something. It doesn't
right.
have some digital stuff,
Okay.
but it's the same processor, you know. And when I tried to sell it years ago, I was selling it at the price as they sold the new one, and it's just bad.
It's simply bad.
Yeah,
So answer the question about the drop pedal.
yeah. So it's not a drop pedal. It's a digital effect. I did it with the G major, and now I do it with the Kemper. And it happened a long time ago. When was it? 2013, when we discovered
Yeah.
we could do this.
I think it was even earlier
Earlier, yeah.
when we wrote the Masquerade. Might have been 2012 because we played it live
Yeah,
in
yeah,
2012 as well.
You're right. You're right. And yeah, that's what's going on. It's a single note riff because as we were talking earlier about this, the technology was shit back then, and it didn't sound good with more notes. And yeah, you called it.
Yeah,
It's
he
a
knows all about
digital
it.
thing. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and I use the same thing for all of the old songs. I just use a Helix Poly Capo. It's called. It's like one of these guys, like a capo,
But in
but
reverse,
it's digital, and it's and
it's
it's polyphonic. Yeah, it lengthens the
it goes
the neck.
down. Yeah,
It goes Guillotine, and that's a Death Grips reference if you were watching the stream earlier. Brought it full circle. He's asking
also
because it was confusing to learn the song at first.
yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Also, you know who did this? Well, lots of bands did it, but
Yeah.
I'm thinking about man, I forgot.
Give me some details now.
You know, no, it will come back to me.
Was it the concert that we saw together?
Yeah, Haken. Yeah, Haken.
Haken. Oh, okay.
The 1983
Oh,
song.
yeah. Yeah, they did the
They,
same
they,
thing.
yeah, they do that
It's
trick.
the down, 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 down,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
down, 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 down. Yeah, that riff is in like an octave lower, an E. I think it's an E, but an octave lower.
Is it
It's
a
very
whole
low.
octave?
Well, I think it's just a fourth for them because they play in B
Oh,
and they
okay.
drop it a fifth. But yeah, I think that the notes are in like as if it were an open E string. Yeah, I think it was like that. I learned it. I played it once. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I think this was about it for our stream. we wanted to do something short and sweet tonight. So did the bass playthrough, did the review of the Holy Wars Challenge entries, and yeah, it was nice doing this, and we will see all of you next week on the 31st of January, where we are going to have a very special live stream. Hopefully, it's going to be all four of us.
Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully, and yeah, I have no idea what we're going to do, but we are going to let you know this week. So keep your eyes and ears and hearts open. Watch our social media and keep in touch. It was great doing this. Have a great evening and a great start of the week. Cheers. Evening. But I have to click on the thing. Okay. So
Click it.
have a great evening and a great start of the week, and goodbye.
Hope is gone. I'm not blessed.